What it is, what it do? It's the People Champ, AO Money Meech, coming to you live real quick just to let you know that we be on News, Life, and Beyond podcast, turning up real quick, having a real conversation. Steve J and Adam May, bringing us the real talk, the real news, and beyond that. We're going to talk music. We're going to talk all the topics that need to be spoken on, whether it be world topics or just pop culture. These guys do it big. They got a real great platform. They got a real great show. We finna talk about some music because that's what I do. So let's get into that and, let's just see what it is, man. 60 seconds. We on the drop. You know what time it is. We finna kill it. We finna do it big. News, Life, and Beyond podcast. Turn up. You already know what it is. Holla at your boy. Meech out. Thank you, bro. Thank you. That means a lot to me. Yeah. I work very hard on my craft. I put a lot of soul into my craft. Like, my best friend doesn't like it. He says, yo, you're selling your soul, Meech. Don't sell your soul for the industry. Right. And it's not selling my soul for the industry, but I want to put 100% authentic music out. If it's not 100% about me, if I haven't done it, we'll do it, or something like that, I'm not going to put it out because I don't want to be fact checked by somebody. I don't want somebody to be like, yo, you ain't really do that shit, and I ain't really do that shit. You know what I mean? So I only talk about the things that I do, have done, or are in the process of doing. That's all I like to talk about in my music. My mom laughs when I talk about my heyday. I used to be a ladies' man back in the day. I was talking about it. And she said I talk about that shit too much. I'm sure my girl hates it too, but hey, it's my life. It's who I was.
So on that note with the selling the soul, what do you think about that rumor in the industry about people selling their souls and doing all those rituals and all that? Do you think that's real?
I believe that exists to a certain extent. Don't get me wrong. We don't know what it looks like in those rooms, in them higher up rooms, unless we've been there. And I don't think I want to be in those higher up rooms because everybody who whistle blows after they're in the room, like when they see some shit and they're like, oh, like I don't like this, and they whistle blow, then people end up dead. So I don't even want to be in that type of room. I want to be like if I'm being honest, I'm not a Chance the Rapper, like happy-go-lucky rapper. But I want that type of fame, like Chance the Rapper. I don't want to be Jay-Z. I don't want to be like Lil Wayne. I don't want to be Drake. But Chance got a couple millions, and he got a nice fan base, and he can go anywhere and sell out pretty much. And so, like, that's what I'm looking for. I'm not looking to be like this mega Drake. And even though I think I can rap with the best of them, I think I can rap with anybody. But I know what I want out of this, and I know what I'm chasing, and I want to win a couple Grammys along the way. But,
yeah, that'd be nice.
You know what I mean?
I mean, if you think about it, when you have that kind of audience, that's like a true fan base, right?
Yeah.
No, they rock with you no matter what,
Yeah. I got a dude, I don't even know his name. That's the crazy thing, but like he said he wants to be my security, and I'm gonna let him. Cause I was at the gas station and this dude like picked me up and was like, Meech! And like picked me up and was like, when the music coming, man? And I'm like, yo! And he was like, yo, I wanna be a security. And I'm like, yo, the way you just like body slam me, my dude, you definitely you got the job, bro. Like, don't even worry about it.
Like so where does the name Meech come from?
That comes from honestly, my family. My grandma was very inspirational. My full name is Demetrius Cortrell Baker. Really, it's just Dimitri. I like Demetrius more, but it's Dimitri Cortrell Baker. I'm named after my grandfather, Gerald, who is Gerald Cortrell Baker. And then Demetrius was a name from my grandma. She's Greek, so it came from her side, the Greek side of the family. It was either that or Demosthenes. So I'm glad she chose Dimitri because I don't know if I could flip Demosthenes around like that.
You can't make a name out of that.
Nah. But I would just call myself Demo. If I had to, I'd call myself Demo. And in the music industry, like, you know what I mean? So but luckily that wasn't it. My mom called me Meechy from a young age. Nobody knew that. Growing up, my nickname was D Money. Until I was about like 13, and my best friend Jeremy Easterlin was at my birthday party. And my mom goes, Michi, can you come here and grab something? And he heard my name for the first time. He goes, Michi! And then he went to school and told everybody. And then it just leaked. And then so eventually I got tired of hearing Michi from everybody. So I was like, yo, just call me Meech. And I just dropped the IE and just went with Meech. But if you're in my household, you'll still hear my mom and my aunts, Michi, Michi, Michi. So that's just who I am. But and then AO Money Meech was just my clique. You know what I mean? Like we got the Aether Order. It started off as an Xbox clan. And it was Aether stands for Heavenly Order. And it started off as an Xbox clan, and then I found out a couple of us did music, so I kind of wanted to start like a Wu-Tang Clan type thing. So we just called it AO, and so you know I'm Money Meech, and so AO Money Meech is how it came to fruition.
You got any kids?
I got a son and a daughter. I got like 5 kids. My girl got kids. I got kids. Like, but you know, I got biologically, I have a son and a daughter. I have a 17-year-old son and a 12-year-old daughter.
The package deal.
Yeah, yeah. You already know how that goes. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
How do your kids take your music?
honestly, my son likes it. I don't think my daughter likes it as much. But that's a long story. I think there's outside influences in that.
Yeah.
And that's I don't really want to talk about it too much, but I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah.
And, but I know my son supports it a lot. My daughter used to support it a lot. My daughter used to rap. She used to send me videos of her, which her grandfather playing the drums, and she's doing like the Stranger Things rap, and like she used to love it, and like now she just doesn't have the same taste for it. And but my son still supports it. He'll like it, share it, comment. You know, he'll tell me, Dad, I like that song you just put out and stuff like that. So, you know.
Does he try to rap himself?
No. He's a graphic designer. He makes sick video edits. Like, honestly, I'm gonna have him make some videos for me one of these days because I think his art needs to be shown more. He's very talented. Right now, he just does a lot of anime edits, but like he has some dope edits. Like he did one with like some Dragon Ball Z stuff mixed with like DMX or something. Like it was dope. Like he does some dope edits with and music involved as well. So I feel like he could do a great video for me, like an animated video or something like that.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Definitely. So who's some of your first music influences?
50 Cent.
The first one?
50 Cent. 50 Cent.
Well,
My mom, like I said, all right, so I'm gonna keep it a bean. I didn't have a lot of male influence growing up.
yeah.
So I grew up around my mom, so my mom listened to a lot of 70s music. She listened to like Gloria Gaynor, Diana Ross, Patti LaBelle, the goats. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean? The queens of the whole music shit. You know what I mean? So I grew up on that, but it was around like my 13th year of life. My aunt Jessie was like, "Yo, here, all the kids are saying this is hot. This is for you," and she gave me the 50 Cent "Get Rich or Die Trying" CD. And on everything. And I know these hip hop heads gonna crucify me for this, but that was my first hip hop album. Was 50 Cent "Get Rich or Die Trying"?
That's a good one to start
That
with.
shit fucked my world up, yo. Like just hearing the grittiness, the lyricism. Because let's 50 Cent is not the most lyrical person, but on that album, the way he was rapping was special. And like so, just to hear someone twist words like that and put things together over a beat, I was like, yeah, this is it. This is it. And then I was the biggest 50 Cent fan forever. And then eventually it lingered into Lil Wayne. And then eventually I listened to some Jay-Z. Honestly, my favorite spitter of all time is Andre 3000. Andre 3000 is my favorite spitter of all time. He's not my favorite artist currently. My favorite artist currently is Kendrick Lamar. But of all time, it's Andre 3000 because that's the only motherfucker who could say a bunch of nothing and then say the final line and the whole verse makes sense after. It's
Hey, that's funny.
My first,
You know why? Because Because when you say that, the first thing that pops in my mind is Ghostface Killer when he was a
Yeah,
strawberry apple kiwi. You know what I mean? It's like, what the
yeah,
hell?
yeah. And then he'll hit you with one thing, and you're like, "Yo, this dude is snapping."
Yeah.
My first album was the Fat Boys.
The Fat Boys.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a classic.
Nah, me and Slick Rick and Dougie Fresh.
Yeah.
The Slick Rick the storyteller. And
Yeah.
that's who. But now that I'm not gonna lie, I've gone back and listened because you have to pay homage to where you're from if you're gonna be in this industry and if you're gonna be in this game, and that's who I gravitate more to. Like if you were to listen to my music, that's who I want to be like Slick Rick and stuff like that. Nas, the Illmatics, they tell the dopest stories, and they only have like 3 minutes to do it. And so, like, that's a craft that I'm trying to master is to be a great storyteller because those to me are the artists who last. Biggie Smalls, Tupac, Kendrick, Drake, Lil Wayne, Jay-Z, Nas. All these people are fantastic storytellers. And when you listen to their albums, they have like 4 or 5 cinematic masterpieces on their albums. And I'm like, man, I gotta be like that. Like I can do this. I can do that. And that's what inspires me in this music industry.
Eminem got some crazy lyrics.
I didn't even mention him. That's crazy. I didn't even mention him. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, top tier. Like from Marshall Mathers LP to Slim Shady LP, which came first, but from Slim Shady LP down, bangers, legendary songs, classic masterpiece works, albums, not just singles, like whole albums of
Yeah.
classic masterpiece. And that's what I aspire to do. I haven't put out an album since my first album, Graham, in 2022. We're in 2026. I took 4 years to work on it. So I'm putting one out this year. I'm shooting for June, July, but most likely June. But the thing about it is it took so long because I'm trying to craft something like I just mentioned before. I'm trying to craft something that's a journey, that's like a masterpiece that you can listen to it 1 through 14 and be like, damn, this is crazy. Like, and I love this story that he's telling. Like, so we'll see. We'll let the public see when they receive it. But I think I did something amazing and we're going to find out, you know?
Do you work on music every day?
Every day. I can't stop. My brain don't stop. Like I lay in bed at night, and if I'm not thinking of new shit, I'm going over old shit in my head just so when I perform, I know it because I don't perform with background vocals at all. I don't like that because if I slip up for one hiccup, now you got but I'm rapping and I'm behind or I'm ahead and like I don't like that. So I just if I'm out of breath, you're gonna know it because it's just me. You know what I mean? So like I know my shit because I'm constantly going over it in my head. Like it never stops at all. Like I'm constantly going over it. I'm going over it right now while we talking, bro. Now I'm playing.
I mean, if it's in your head like that, oh well, you know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah. No, I do love it. It's my life. Next to basketball, man. Like I was cold, but I just never got my shot and that's okay. Life is life sometimes. That's just
Yeah.
you play the cards you was dealt,
What do you love more, basketball or music?
It's hard, so I try to say I love them equally. It's hard. Music has brought me so many places, but basketball was my first love. So it's tough. I don't want to replace it, but I haven't been to Cali to perform at a weed festival because of basketball. I haven't been at a showcase with people screaming because of basketball. So it's hard to say which one I love more. But when I'm on a basketball court, I feel so free. Like I feel like the world is stopped. And like people, like even it's funny because like people will guard me and I'll hit some crazy shit. I'm like, and your hands could be like this on my face. And people are like, oh my God, like it's like he don't even see me. And like truthfully, I don't. I'm so locked into what I'm doing, I don't see who's in front of me. And unless it's a teammate and I'm about to make a nice pass, I don't see a defender. I just see the movement of the game, you know?
Yeah. You mentioned getting out of breath. Do you do any kind of breath control exercises or anything like that?
Yeah, stop smoking cigarettes. That's what I'm trying to do. I smoke cigarettes, and that's what fucks me up. Other than that, I don't really have a problem. I've gotten a lot better. And I think I used to yell a lot. I used to yell a lot when I rapped, and that fucks me up too, because I'm yelling, so I'm giving out more energy than I need to. And I've kind of found more of a flow now. So and that's how music should be delivered anyway, more of a flow. So I found my flow where I don't have to yell, but I know if I need to yell, I can, and I'll still have breath after. So it took some time.
Yeah, it definitely got to be a technique, because when you think about somebody like Big Pun or Biggie, their flow, they had some, breath techniques or something that they used to, do to make sure they can not run out of breath, right?
Yeah, they go crazy, and it's something that it is anything in life is practice and art, Anything in life is practice and art, and I think we as humans forget that sometimes it's just practice. I remember a key phrase I heard so much growing up was practice makes perfect. Practice makes perfect. And so it's when did we forget that? I think I love him, but I blame Allen Iverson for it when we took it as a joke, when he was like, practice. We ain't, you know what I mean? We talk about practice. We kind of, everyone looked at the meme and was like, oh, it's a joke. And I think we forgot that practice is what makes perfect. So.
You into you crazy for this one. News, life, and beyond. Still here, still repping it. No politics, but we out to get the presidents. If we talking about it, then you know we speaking relevance. Giving you the facts, that's the only way to represent Connecticut. You just gotta tap in, like, share, and subscribe. CJ had a May official, we going live. Just another episode, a visual for your eyes. News, life, and beyond, officially in its prime. News, life, and beyond. News, life, and beyond. News, life, and beyond. News, life, and beyond. News, life.